about understanding and protecting birds of prey.
That's right, so as capture rangers, we conduct rescue and release efforts, and we also have to take care of the birds here. Right, so today we are going to introduce you to some of our favorite predators on the way.
So if you're all set, everyone, our first star joining us is a veteran of our show. Let's welcome Susie, our American bald eagle. Making one big flight, very impressive display. Wrong landing point, but that's okay. And by the way, Susie right over there, she is a female raptor. And all female raptors are much larger and heavier than the males. And of course, she is no exception. And by the way, Susie has been with us for over 26 years. Can you believe that? So her shopping and talents are huge, making her an unmatched huntress.
That's right, now Susie here, she actually weighs 4.7 kilograms. Right, and yes, when flying at high speed, she's able to lift up an entire breakaway all the way up to 4 kilograms, and that is almost her entire body weight.
Pretty impressive. Another fun fact about the bald eagles is that they build really huge nests. So if you're wondering how big could a bald eagle's nest get, well, it is 10 feet wide. So we're going to take that stump right over there, and the distance between myself and the stump is 10 feet wide. It can also go up to 20 feet tall, which is about 4 times my height. A very big nest, right, Jamaica?
That's right, Daria. A very big nest for a very big eagle. And you know what? Susie here has done a wonderful job, and it is time for her to head back home. So with that said, ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for Susie, our American bald eagle.
Everyone, did you hear that?
Hear what?
That sound.
I'll turn up right up there! Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was a very familiar call made by the white-bellied sea eagle. So by the way, that is Nelson. Now these birds, they are one of the largest birds of prey acquired by CNH.
The white-bellied sea eagles have feet with cross habitats, which allows them to get a good grip over slithering or struggling prey, such as fish, even snakes. In fact, they specialize in hunting venomous venom seabirds, a species of a highly venomous sea snake.
Well, speaking of which, I have an exact replica right over here, and today we are going to watch Nelson catch this from the surface of the water. Right, so this is going to happen very quick, so everyone get your video cameras ready. Now Nelson, right over here, in goes the snake and repositioning himself. No problem.
Okay, let's see if he's going to try to smash the snake up from that vantage point he's there. I think he'd like to sit up there more. Alright, Nelson, everyone is waiting for you.
Maybe you want to like turn around and face the pond. Right over here. Come on.
He can turn his neck, he doesn't need to turn his body.
Okay, Nelson, right over here. You know what, ladies and gentlemen, how about let's give you some encouragement. How about louder round of applause? Alright, right over here. So let's give him some time. Whenever he's ready, he shall be making the hunts on his own.
Looks like he's really enjoying the view up there. You know what, since he's not ready to show us his snatching behavior, not to worry everyone, we do have a video. Check this out. Look at that.
Beautiful.
Very
beautiful.
nice. Alright Nelson, now it's your turn. Alright Jamaica, I think you have to move the snake. Oh, he's taking off. Where is he going,
That's
again. Alright, Jamaica, would you like to try and reposition the snake? I think this time you're going to have to go in to get a snake.
You know what, Nelson, let me show you how it's done. Okay, you know what? Okay, I'm going to reposition the snake and make it easier for him to carry out the hunt. So right here we believe in positive reinforcement, and we want to positively encourage all our animals to carry out the behavior. Alright, so Nelson, one last time, third time's the charm, am I right?
Yes, that's right.
Right over here, once you're ready, and the snake will enter the pond for you. Come on, this way.
All eyes on him. He's feeling a bit pressured, guys, okay? Calm down, Nelson. Cool down the nerves. You can do this.
Okay, you want to turn around and face me. Okay, one, let's try right over here. Anytime you're ready. Okay, Nelson, you know what? The snake is right here, and it's inside for you. Whenever you are ready, you can turn around and make the hunt.
Okay, any moment now, everyone. And see here, slightly inching towards the, nope, not towards the snake. This is the true beauty of working with live animals. You never know what the next move will be. And in this case, if Nelson does not want to snatch the snake, you know what? We can't force him, literally, from his high up there, okay? Alright, Nelson, I think he just wants to head back off.
But you know what, Daria? In fact, I think the white-bellied sea eagle, even though it's my favorite bird of prey, I don't think it's the only one you can see in Singapore, am I right?
That's right, oh my god, there's another bird of prey that you can probably spot in Singapore. That would be the brownie kite. So let's say hello to Rado! Watching everyone?
Wow!
Very nice. Did you catch that?
No, but he did. Let's try this one more time.
Okay, does anyone else want to see that one more time? Okay. Oh, I didn't know. You sure? You want to see that one more time? Alright, right away. You are ready? Got something else on the ground.
Yes.
Really showing off his agility. Here it comes. And oh, by the way, everyone, brownie kites are medium-sized raptors. But don't let that size fool you. They are more than capable of stealing or even snatching food away from a bird as big as Nelson, the white-bellied sea eagle. And as you're walking around our parks in Mandai, don't forget to look up. You might be lucky enough to spot yourself some wild white-bellied sea eagles or even wild brownie kites flying around. So this is what they will look like soaring high up in the skies. All the birds are just showing off their price today. Very nice. The one on your left would be the white-bellied sea eagle, and the one on your right, the brownie kite.
Right, so it's actually quite easy to tell these birds apart when you see them up in the skies flying around. White-bellied sea eagles, they have V-shaped wings and a wedge-shaped tail.
For brownie kites, they have M-shaped wings with a U-shaped tail. And they're also much more brownish in color.
Well, but as beautiful as these local raptors are, ladies and gentlemen, did you know that each year about 2 million raptors migrate during the winter? Right, from their breeding grounds in Europe and Asia, you'll find all the way to as far as Africa. But that is a perilous journey. Many of them never make it to their destination.
Each year, thousands of these birds are being killed for sport. So we need your help to save and protect them, or our stars will soon be empty.
Well, it is indeed important to protect birds of prey, and that is because they actually play a vital role in the health of our planet. Right now, these birds, they help us to remove sick and injured animals, and even help us to get rid of pests. Now, there is one bird in particular that helps us very well with pest control, and that bird is none other than owl. And of course, the rodents that these birds hunt for never hear them coming. And that is because owls are the masters of silent life.
So who do you have there with you, Jamaica?
Right, so everyone, this is Maya, our lovely Malay fish owl, another local species you can find in Singapore as well.
That's right. Now, speaking of silent flight, everyone, we do have one more owl waiting very patiently because he's going to demonstrate his silent flight. So I need everyone to remain as quiet as possible. Keep your eyes right up there. Alright, please take your seat as well, please. Hello, man. In the green shirt. Thank you very much. Alright, all right there. We'll be making this flight down. And moving on. There you go. I think other than his call, I'm pretty sure all of you did not hear a single sound from the flap of his wings. Is that right? Yes. And the reason why owls are capable of doing so is because they have very soft edges at the tip of their feathers, which alters air turbulence and absorbs noise, making their flight as quiet as a whisper. They also have incredible eyesight. In fact, they have binocular vision, just like all of us.
Well, not only that, to top it off, the colors of an owl's eyes even tells you when they like to hunt. Right, so owls with yellow eyes, like Maya and Latte, they tend to hunt during the day. Right, and those with orange eyes, they like to hunt during sunrise and sunset. Now, owls with dark black eyes means that they hunt during the night. And with that, Latif and Maya has done a wonderful job, but before they head back home, ladies and gentlemen, can you wave and say bye-bye? Very well, let's give both of them a big hand. Latif and Maya, and just be the lady shower.
Now you've all just met nature's test controllers. Our next bird of prey joining us is also known as nature's cleanup crew. Before that, Latif, would you like to head back home? Alright, thank you very much, Shawan. Now, when I mention nature's cleanup crew, which bird of prey comes to mind? Does anyone have an idea? Oh, I think I heard the answer. Let's say it louder a bit. Vultures, that's right. Give yourself a round of applause. Well done, everyone. Now, unfortunately, vultures are widely misunderstood birds of prey. You know, when you watch TV, they are often portrayed as evil, soaring high up in the skies with ominous music in the background and a sense of impending doom. But we are here to tell all of you the real story.
Right, you see these birds, they use columns of air to fly and glide through the skies in search for carcasses, relying on the strong sense of sight and smell. Right, so vultures, they help us to prevent the spread of contagious diseases.
So with that, everyone, let's meet our first vulture at the feast. Zena, our lucky vulture. Coming from the Americas, the turkey vultures are one of the few with a finely tuned sense of smell.
Right, so that would actually mean that when there is a carcass lying around, the turkey vultures are usually the first on the scene, and in fact, that would lead bigger vultures to follow them, and they have to do the hard work of ripping apart tasking to feed on big chunks of flesh of a carcass like this.
Another fun fact about turkey vultures is that they have really acidic stomach acids. Their stomach acid is as acidic as carberries, which helps them digest carrions pretty well. And with that, it's time for Zena to get back to her trainer. Open the back there. Off you go. There you go. Let's give Zena a big hand, everyone. Our turkey vulture. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, keep your eyes on the screen. Now that looks like a scene of chaos. A bunch of greedy birds competing and stripping a large carcass right down to its bones. To me, this looks like a very disorganized feeding frenzy.
But I must tell you, vultures are actually social species. They respect their place in the pecking order. Right? So when vultures gather, there is a feeding protocol.
So let's welcome our next guest. Let's meet our African white-fed vulture. on the flesh and organs of a carcass. Once they find the carcass, they will wait nearby before beginning to feed. But once they get going, about 100 birds would gather for a meal and strip a large carcass right down to its bones in less than 10 minutes. And once widely found across Africa, they are now critically endangered and disappearing at an alarming rate.
Well, now moving on to the next part of the meal, which is the hide and the ligaments of the carcass. So ladies and gentlemen, enter our Cenarius vulture. The heavy makes from rope. Now, unlike other vulture species, these birds are more solitary and they prefer to feed in smaller groups, except when they are breeding and having chicks. Well, a large male right back there uses his strong gripping feet and hook beak to rip apart tarsi to feed on chunks of flesh.
There you go. Oh, Jamaica, I think we have 2 more scavengers for everyone, right?
That's right, Dara. 2 more.
That's right. So everyone take your seats. Let's welcome our marvelous from Africa. And we have 1 more right up there. So these are lovely ladies from marvelous socks. If you take a closer look at them, you'll notice that they have a dagger-like beak and a stern old man face.
And even though they're not vultures, these birds they cooperate and coexist with them, joining the vultures in the big feast. Now, did you know that in Africa, about 11 different species of vultures are responsible for cleaning up to 70% of the continent's carrier? Right, so without these amazing birds, the humans would be in a lot of trouble.
It's very true, oh my gosh. Because all around the world, we are losing these amazing birds due to various reasons, such as poaching, deforestation, electrocution, and even superstitious beliefs. Many around the world are now critically endangered, and conservation efforts would be the only way to save these birds from becoming extinct. They deserve a lot more appreciation for keeping our environment safe and clean. Let's give them a big round of applause.
Well, today we have all met raptors and scavenger birds. Now these kings of the skies and the walkers of our earth. They are all a part of our ecosystem, a part of our planet. And if we lose them, we lose a part of our family.
So having said that, everyone, thank you very much for joining us here this afternoon. And let's all learn to live in harmony with all predators on the way.